I started playing at the age of 10, I guess. Couple of weeks back, we won the UP League. Awesome, we've been playing together since the under 19 days. But he's also changed during the years, I guess. I recently received a call from Mumbai Indians. No, I've been writing songs since the age of 10, 11. And then I started taking my guitar along. It comes in the recovery for me. It's like a mental break.
Hello everyone, welcome to CricketNext. This is CricketNext Unplugged, and I have a very interesting cricketer with me today on this show who also sings and creates his own music videos. So Merit Mavericks won the UPT20 League recently, just a few weeks back, and I have the winning captain Madhav Kaushik with me. So without wasting any time, let us welcome him. Hello Madhav, how are you?
Hi, how are you? Really
Thanks for taking out time and joining with CricketNext, Madhav. So my first question to you is you've been playing cricket for quite a while, a prominent name in UP now. But how did you start playing cricket, and what has your journey looked like so far?
I started playing at the age of 10, I guess. My father got me into it. And initially we used to play in the backyard in the near garden. And then I went to a professional academy. And from there on, it started off. Yeah.
Okay, and was it anything specific that put you into cricket, or you were just interested in playing sports and cricket was something that you selected?
Yeah, I was a really naughty and energetic child, I guess. I had a lot of energy just running around all the time. So I guess my parents had to get me into something where my energy gets invested, and I also loved playing all sorts of games. And during that time, cricket has always been such a prominent sport, and it's so the country loves it. So that's why
Right.
It was all the enthusiasm got introduced from there on.
Quite interesting, Madhav. So, how has your journey been so far? You've been a part of the UP team in various domestic leagues, and now won the UPT20 League with Merit Mavericks. So, how has your journey been so far?
Amazing! Just a couple of weeks back, we won the UP League. I think it's a brilliant initiative by the UPCA to have introduced such a league, and all in all, the atmosphere was electric in the stadium, and we've been working hard for this tournament. Last year also we reached finals, but we couldn't finish it well.
Right.
This year it's an amazing feeling to have won the championship, and personally I did well in the finals and throughout the tournament as well. And it was an amazing feeling to hold that cup as a captain and lift it. It was really awesome. Yeah.
Right. So you captain in majority of the season this year, if I'm not wrong. So what is one thing that puts you apart from other captains, or let us just say, what is your captaincy mantra like? How do you lead your players when you go out on the field?
It could be like highly suggested on how and what I can work around with the quality of players and their understanding how different they are from each other, and how we can rotate them about, and how we can extract the best out of them. Also feeding in belief in their own abilities, that they play at their highest potential at the under pressure and at crucial stages. And I think they delivered it as well. And being calm in the middle as much as I can. I don't really shout at the players, or I don't really stress them out until and unless it's a foolish mistake. Then also, I believe that under my captaincy, you can make mistakes. Everyone's human, but it shouldn't be foolish. That's it. Yeah.
Okay, again, interesting, Madhav. Now you've played with Rinku Singh throughout both the seasons, for a significant amount of matches. What was it playing with him? He was the captain in the initial part as well. So how was it playing under him as well?
Awesome. We've been playing together since the under 19 days, and it's amazing. He's a really fun lad to be with. He always jumps around, and it's always amazing to chat about cricket or whatever. Even outside of cricket, to hang around with him, he's really fun to be with. And we have that now. It's like 6-7 years since we know each other, more than that maybe. And it's always fun to be around, and it's just friendly more than being professional. So I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have seen quite a few videos of Rinku Singh now during IPL, and when he plays for India as well. Quite funny videos that have come up. The way he speaks, the way it looks very natural. मतलब काफी एकदम जो ट्रेडिशनल वे में बात करते हैं, doesn't seem like he's someone who is playing for the Indian team if you don't know him. Like बहुत ही casual approach होता है उनका. उसके बारे में थोड़ा बताइए, and can you share some incidents with Rinku Singh, some funny incidents with Rinku?
Yeah, he's really grounded, and I think he's someone who has that energy that he would feel like, yeah, you're just chilling with just another person, and he doesn't have that different atmosphere around him, and I think that's great. Personally, he's achieving loads of success even at the international level, and just to be grounded like that, it's an awesome thing, I guess. And also, funny incident, I remember once we were playing a game of Gold Cup in Dehradun, and I was batting, and he runs too quick, and I was batting, and I played a soft defense that went towards point, and he wanted to run, and before I could look up, he runs too fast. He was right next to me, and then he ran all the way back. And just before entering the crease, he already reached the crease 1-2 seconds after the fielder picked up and threw it at the non-striker's end, and he was like, "Come on, man, that's a run, that's a run." And he had a shot at the stump, and he was just out by inches. I mean, he wasn't even trying to get back. He was just feeling bad about not taking the single. It was very hilarious. Also,
Okay.
also in the team bus and everything, when we have fun, it's really funny to have. But he's also changed during the years, I guess. He's got a little more calm. Yeah.
Okay, and as you mentioned earlier, runners-up in the first season, now champions. So, do you think having someone like him, who now has international experience, who has been playing IPL for quite a few years, that experience brushes up to the entire team as well?
Yeah, of course. I mean, the way he was captaining the team before me, and also he was really calm and he was really in control. Even when he was batting in the middle, we had a couple of close games where he finished well. So obviously, I mean, when you get that exposure and then you bring it in and you play the same games with the same intensity, it's really an idealism to look up to, like how your attitude and how your intent should be. So yeah, we learn a lot as a unit as well. So it's good to have him, really.
Okay. Madhav, there is one more player that I want to talk about, Bhuvneshwar Kumar. Although he's not on your side, but you have been facing him in the league stage. So, what is it facing someone like him? I was looking at a few games of the UPT20 League, and he was still swinging the ball square quite interestingly, even in Indian conditions. So, how is it facing someone like him?
Yeah, of course he's a quality bowler and he still does the ball really well. His ball's swinging square and just moving off the surface. And yeah, I mean, at the same time, as a batsman, when I go into bat, I would also suggest that you play the ball, not the bowler. I mean, of course, there's
Right.
going to be quality deliveries, but then again, if there's any loose ones, you have to punish it. So in the field, I guess when someone's in your opposition, you have to be at your A game at all times. So that's how I would address the innings. But apart from that, he's an amazing bowler, and also he's a good mentor. Whenever we talk to him, I've played a season with him as well, and always guiding youngsters.
So Madhav, there are so many T20 leagues doing the round around the country right now. The DPL started. There's a league in Kerala as well now. West Bengal is also coming up with its own T20 league. So while this is very good for the ecosystem, the cricketing ecosystem, but do you feel it is more challenging for the players to rise above their current level, say to play in the IPL or to play for the Indian side? It creates more challenges because more and more players keep coming up in these domestic leagues, in state leagues.
I think rather than challenges, it's more opportunities. I think like that. I mean, more and more players will be seen, and only the best out of them will come out. And also, there's like 10. We had like 10 league games, so it's a huge amount of games where you can showcase your potential and just rise above the average. So I think it's more than if of course it's a huge challenge, but it's also a lot of opportunities that has increased over the time, and I think it's brilliant for our cricketers. We as cricketers also need a lot of money as well. I mean,
Right.
we play for 10-15 years, and then again, that's the amount of years in which we'll earn, and it's
Right.
good money. So for cricketers, it's good money, and then again, it's good opportunities, and then again, we have to the best out of them get seen by the world. So I think it's brilliant for us cricketers. Of course, there's a lot of workload as well, but then again, you have to be fit enough to play that amount of cricket. And if we dream, every cricketer dreams to play for India, and if he has to reach that level, then he has to come out of the ground route and do well in the domestic circuit.
So Madhav, you talked about domestic circuit. So a specific thing about the UP domestic circuit that we see so many international and especially Test cricketers coming up. For example, Bhuvi, we already talked about. There was Suresh Raina and Praveen Kumar, and now we have someone like Kuldeep Yadav and a few others as well. So what is it that in the UP domestic circuit, the kind of setup that has been established that so many Test cricketers are coming up? Do you think there is a specific reason for that?
I think all in all, UP is a huge state, and there's a lot of cricket going around the state as well. And the way uh, we, as a unit, have all the players, like we, all the camps we have, and all the facilities we are provided by UPCA, it's awesome to be in such an atmosphere where you can actually improve and play amongst the best. So when you play amongst the best, is that's how you improve on your game as well. So all in all, it's highly competitive to get into the states team as well. You have to be at your best, and that brings out the best of you, and that makes you improve as well. Each year, you have to get better, and or at least you have to sustain the performances we have done before, because there's so many players that are always ready to replace you. So I think the healthy competition brings out the best of you also. I think that's a huge quality, and also there's a lot of players that have represented the country, and they really guide you well as well. I mean, they're really good with juniors. I mean, I would like to take the name of Suresh Raina Bhaiya. He always supports me, and it's good to have, even just when the best in the world gives compliments you, or he supports your backs you, it feels awesome as a young cricketer.
Quite interesting there, Madhav. Now there are a couple of interesting things about your personal life as well. So you sing as well, you create music videos as well. So I wanted to understand how did this hobby of yours come from, and how are you trying to make a career out of it, or is it just a part time thing besides cricket?
No, I've been writing songs since the age of 10, 11, 11, 12
Oh,
also.
nice.
Yeah, I started off writing English songs, then I moved to writing Hindi songs. I don't know, it just naturally have compositions. Because of cricket, I travel a lot. So
Right.
when I'm traveling, I try to do something interesting. I compose music, be it in a flight or when I'm traveling in a train. I carry a notebook and I compose and I write. So that's how it started. And then I started taking my guitar along on every tour. Even right now, I have my guitar. So everywhere I take my guitar. And when I have my off time from training, and when I'm in the hotel room, or I'm just chilling out with the boys, we just try to have a good time with the music. That's where it started from. I've studied from modern school, which had a lot of culture on this regard as well. They really appreciated art, and from there on, I used to attend musical classes and stuff. I think that's where it started from, and now I've released 4 songs. And just last year, I started doing it professionally, because I thought that
Okay.
uh, personally, my last season, I didn't get a lot of opportunities, and the ones I got, I could not convert either. I did really well in the UP League, but after that, I guess the season was a bit off. So I was really feeling low about it. So I think music is something that picked me up last year. That's how I got into it, and I thought like I will if I'm getting composition and I've written so many songs, I should rather release them rather than keep them inside and wait for like 20, 30 years till the time I finish cricket and then get into it. I thought, why not? I can do it simultaneously, and since I started doing simultaneously, it has actually helped me. I no matter what I've done on the field, I come back, I pick my guitar and I write songs, or I work on my music, or I work on marketing, or I work on how the reels should go. So it just switches off your mind from it. And I think me personally, how my personality is, I like to take my mind off the game. So when I go back into the game, it's fresh and it's spot on. So I think it's really helped me also.
This is quite a thoughtful thing, and a very interesting that we rarely see some cricketer doing this kind of a thing alongside playing cricket, because most of the players keep saying that we don't get time and all those sort of things. So a lot of your time must be going into trainings and gym sessions and all those
Yeah,
things. So can
yeah.
you just take me through like what your training routines throughout the day looks like, and how do you manage that thing with your music and composing and all?
Like it also depends. Like right now, we're at the Ranji Trophy camp. So before this, we were in the league. So we had late night games and we were sleeping 2 3 a.m. because the till the time we reached hotel, it was already 12
Right.
11. So yeah, so it also depends. Now we're waking up early, and my routine personally is like starting off with a little bit of meditation and then just listening to some affirmations, and then after that I like to do a little bit of breathing, and then whatever training procedure we have, and then take a break, sleep in the evening, and then do a little bit of drills in the evening. And then when I love to take ice baths, so I try to take ice bath every other day or something like that. So after an ice bath, I pick up my guitar and play some music. That's sort of my recovery. It comes in the recovery for me. It's like a mental break
Okay.
from the day. It helps me release my stress, and that's how I'm coping up with it.
It's really fascinating to see someone having such a kind of recovery, especially a cricketer, Madhav. One last thing before we end this session, like, what are your future aspirations like with regards to cricket? Are you willing to play with any IPL teams? Have you received any calls from IPL teams after this UP League for trials or something just ahead of these auctions?
Yeah, I recently received a call from Mumbai Indians a couple of days back for the trials, and
Okay.
yeah, in a couple of days I'll go to Bombay for MI trials. But personally, yeah, I mean, I'm excited about it. My UP season went well, and hopefully, uh, it's not like I have a specific team in mind, but whomsoever picks me up, it's really good. I mean, I've been working hard for IPL since a long duration, and let's see. Also, I've cut down expectations and just believing in the process and how I can be at my best at every situation.
Okay, Madhav. It's good that you have received a call from MI, and we hope that you will get selected as well with one of the franchises at IPL. Thank you so much for talking with us, Madhav, and thank you all the viewers for watching this interview with Madhav Kaushik. Stay tuned to Cricket Next for more such interesting updates.
Thank you so much. Thank you.